Yo, we got this right here. It's our chakras. I ain't gonna get something all crazy. With y'all there, let's get that with y'all there.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent.
All right, so when we get those celestial bodies, or when we're in the kingdom, or we're not going to be talking the way we're talking right now, or we're of course we're going to be saying instead of saying hey, how's it going, what's up, or what's good, or we're going to be saying Lashawan, or of course the greeting, or and then so on and so forth, or and it's going to be because another thing that's the excuse that a lot of IUIC uses, or as far as why they don't have Hebrew names, or why they use Christ instead of Yahushua, or but you still have to rehearse the righteous acts. All right, but just one more.
That's why the Lord bringing us back into our ancient culture now, man. As the brother said, we rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We getting familiar with following the laws and coming back to our the pure tongue, which is Hebrew.
Right, that was one of the curses. We were stripped from our nationality, our heritage, our speech, our everything.
That's right. All right, I just got one more. In this version of the Apocrypha, all right, in Ecclesiasticus, like the lower portion of the second paragraph, okay, it can be found on page 70. All right, but it says, all right, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language.
Yeah, man, God, like think about when you say Jesus Christ, or ain't no power in that. But when you say Yahweh Shah, man, there's power in that.
The first time I heard Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shah, it sound it's got that it's got that slice to it.
Slice to it.
That's how I was. I swear that shit. Same way. As soon as I heard that name, everything just stopped. Like, hold on, what? What did he just say?
And even another small testimony, like first when I was in that when I was in that window shopping phase, or I was there was this one it's like one Passover video. All right, like it was I believe it was like I think like Zabak might have been in it, or it was that whole which became We Got Next, but it was like an older video. And then what they were doing, like part of they were still out of One West, so they hold like the Passover somewhat the same. It was a little more lavish and all that, but but once they when they were doing like the prayers in Lashawan Qadash, all right, because part of it was they were doing the Psalms chapter 121, in the Lashawan Qadash, and it, or actually you can feel like your spirit being affected by it, or when when someone from a GMS camp, they have a video when they put the curses up, or in unison, you can actually feel the power of it. Or it's kind of like like the sound of this so-called white man's weaponry and all that. Or you actually might not be like used on you, but you can feel you're aware of the power and destruction and the potential that it holds. Or that's how that our that's how our like the Lashawan Qadash is.
Yeah, that's just like when you got a scoffer, you dealing with a scoffer, and we'd have been through that many a times where a brother might say, "I wish death on you, man." But when a brother get into actual curses, you can see it in the person's whole body language that is messing with him, man. All right. That goes to show you, man, that the pure tongue, which is Hebrew, man, is very powerful, man. Very powerful, man. I got a quick scripture. Oh, I don't know what topic we're going back to.
Go ahead.
All right, this Ecclesiastics chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every Shalakia. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And that's just going back to what the brother was talking about. You know, sooner or later, man, America's gonna get destroyed, man. Because these other nations, all right, they're getting tired of America. All right, you got the police out here doing all type of wickedness to the people.
So did you see that one? Or you know, there's one thing. I saw it on World Star Hip Hop. You know, it's mostly folly, but you know, every time I look at that channel, it's like, you know, you can, you know, it is, you know, edifying as far as, you know, people always asking, you know, why does Jake need to be destroyed, or you know, why does Esau need to be destroyed? If you want to know the answer to those two questions, you know, just click on World Star Hip Hop and just skim at the titles of all the videos and shit.
That's right.
Like all these new rappers with you know, bugged out names, like Sergeant Bob the shithead of Yugoslavia, and he's got fucking, you know, a mohawk with like fucking cotton candy shitlocks, talking about popping Xannies and shit. You know, you see all the you know, degeneracy, you know, you see, but then also you see, you know, from time to time, you know, they have, you know, articles, you know, but I was like I was alluding to, like there was this one thing, you know, it's like, I don't know if it was, I believe it was in Florida, not Chicago. But you know, there was a police force, you know, they were told to you know, arrest random so-called black people, you know, just to get the numbers up. So, you know, they're you know, those you know, this devil, you know, he's slowly closing his jaws. All right. You know, not only just go outside and take a fucking walk, look around.
That's right,
you know,
man.
You know, we just saw, you know, just like just a tranny, you know, that's the type of shit. You know, someone get Babaka Shah, St. Matthew 24 and 22. Because you know, this kingdom can't go on, you know, for another year. You know, the Lord needs to return, you know, as soon as possible.
This is St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 22.
You know, it's like you know, like a bunch of hostages, you know, in a building, you know, and after, you know, you know, it's saying, you know, after every hour, you know, we're gonna take out one hostage. You know, that's the type of situation, you know, we're in right now. You know, and of course, you know, that's only for the sake of you know, the destruction of the 2/3 and all that. But you know, if the Lord doesn't return, you know, there's not going to be any more hostages to kill.
This is St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh to be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
All right. So you know, the Lord has to return. You know, and Yahweh Shai said that, you know, because you know, he saw, like, you know, even you know, as far as, you know, the folly and degeneracy, you know, back then, you know, compared to now. All right, you know, it's just gone, you know, way, you know, overboard. You even have like Edomites, you know, that know that you know, their society is out, you know, on the way out. You know, and a lot of things, you know, they bring up is you know, if they were adhering to the scriptures, you know, when they received their inheritance, you know, they wouldn't have those problems to begin with. You know, as far as, you know, the women and their you know, slutty behavior. All right. You know, and you know, so on and so forth. All right.